Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to do Mrs. Claus's cookie theme. So for the base color, I first applied LA Colors in Go Bright. And then the sparkle you see over it is LA Colors in Mermaid Kisses, which obviously has a pink tint to it. However, on the nails, the pink part didn't show up, but just the glitters did. But that's okay. It's got all kinds of different little glitter colors. So first I'm going to take this plate that I have. It's an ambassador plate, but this looks like sprinkles to me. So I'm going to take green, which is Maybelline Tropic Talks, and LA Colors Maryland to do red and green sprinkles. So I'm just going to dot each one around so that I get some of each color. Okay, so I'm going to do this to two other nails and I'll be right back. If you have plate M013 from Maniology, they have this image that's pretty similar. So you could just use this one instead. And if not, you could always just use your brush to kind of like make your own as well. Okay, now I'm going to go to Maniology plate M536. And we're going to pick up the cookie jar image here. I'm going to use Maniology's Acorn B498 for the pickup. Okay, now I'm going to go to plate M165. I'm going to pick up this jar here and I'm going to remove the little skull symbol on the inside. Okay, so since there's some like greenery, I'm going to try to use Tropic Talks on that part and the rest of it do Acorn. We'll see if it works. Okay, get my dotting tool here and just take out this part. Okay, and now I'm going to come to plate M057. We're going to pick up this image right here. Okay, this is what the nails look like right now. Okay, before I go to the other step, I'm going to first start reverse stamping. So this image has a couple little, what do you call those? Like little looking little berry things. So I'm gonna just color those in red. I'm still using Maryland. Okay, and then there's some green, the greenery in there. I'm going to do in Tropic Talks. There's also some green on the outside as well. Okay, so I'll finish this on the outside and be right back. Okay, also there's a bow on here. I'm going to do that in red as well. I was looking to see if it's like going around or not. I had to get a little bit more polish. Okay, and we're going to do the cookies now. And y'all know this wouldn't be my video if LA Colors Nudie didn't make it into it. So that's what color the cookies are going to be. What is your favorite kind of cookie? I don't think I've met a cookie I didn't like, except maybe maybe ginger snap. It's just not my favorite. I love chocolate chip cookies. Those are probably my favorite. I like sugar cookies, I like Oreos. Those are all yum. Okay, before I do my last step on this one, I'm going to set it aside to dry just for a minute while I come to this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is attempt to basically make candies. So I'm going to use my dotting tool. I've got my red polish, and we're just going to dot around. Okay, so I was going to switch to green, but this one was bigger than I wanted, so I used my dotting tool to get that one picked up to redo it. So now I'm going back to Tropic Talks. We'll add some green ones. Oh no, I dipped it in the wrong color. Hold on, let me get this one off. That's okay. I was still dipping it in the red, but now I messed up that red one, so let me do another red. Okay, now green, but I'm going to clean off my tip there. Alright, let's try again. So I'm trying to be careful so I don't lift up any of the rest of it. Okay, so I'll finish and be right back. Okay, so now I'm taking more of the green to color in some of these leaves. Some of them are solid, so some of them don't need to be colored in. Okay, so I'm setting this one aside. We're going back to this one. So I'm going to color in the glass part with Color Vibe Lunar. This kind of gives like the glass vibe. It's like see-through, but it's like at the same time makes it look glittery. Like it's just like a pretty color in my opinion. You could use any color that's close to that, because some don't show up as well as this one, so this is kind of my go-to one. I also like Frosted Petal. Let me show you. This one, but with the color tones I'm using, I don't think it'll show up so well, so I'm gonna just stick with this one. Okay, I'm gonna look and see if I've missed anything. So I have to place it over the black so I can see it better. Yeah, isn't that pretty? Just gives that little bit of glimmer. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing to this one. So the reason I took out that other image because it doesn't fit with the theme, and basically we just made candy to put in there. Reminds me of M&M's. It can be whatever. It could be gumballs if you wanted. What's your favorite kind of M&M's? I like, per usual, I like all the M&M's, but I like the peanut butter and almond. Sometimes I like the mint. Okay, let's look at this one, see if I'm missing. And of course you could do other colors as well. Okay, so I'm gonna let those dry a minute. Okay, so when I'm gonna jump over to this image and I'm gonna do the exact same thing with the glasses. So this is gonna be Mrs. Claus's glasses in her cookbooks. Okay, so we'll start coloring in the books. So I'm gonna do Color Vibes Whiteout. It's just this color. So I'm just trying to figure if what direction is this, you know, like, is this part pages? That's what that kind of looks like to me. Then I'll do the top of this one because it looks like maybe part of them's turned a little bit. Okay, I'll do some with Paparazzi Mermaid Days. Okay, I'm going to do some in Paparazzi Dandelion Fuzz. Okay, then we'll do a pink one. So we'll do Color Vibe Pink Haze. Alright, we'll look at it. And see, you can see her glasses doing that glow. Okay, so now I'm going to go to plate M417. And we're going to pick up this image. I'm going to use Miniology's Grateful B484. Okay, and it has a layering part. But we'll do this one first. This color reminds me a lot of a gingerbread color. Okay, now I'm going to Miniology's Bam Watt B170 to pick up this image, and then I have to try to line up over the cookies to place this. A piece of fuzz on there. Okay. So I'm trying to focus on the gingerbread man right now. Which was that one. Some of them still got a little off, but it's okay. It's really hard to get them to line up, every single one of them to line up exact. I don't know what it is, because I've seen this happen with other people as well, but if I can get one lined up, but then all of the others don't. So I don't know if it's just the way you push the stamper differently or what. Okay, so, and I had put that one on, I changed my mind. I wanted it on the other nail, and so I had to basically just redo that one. So it's back to square one. Okay, so now I'm going to grab this image. Still going to use Grateful. Okay, and back to Bam Watt. Okay, let me see. I'm going to concentrate on the stocking and the heart. No, I need to pick one. The heart. And with those, the shimmer in the background reminds me of a sugar cookie. Okay, we're going to go back to this plate, and I'm going to pick up Baking Spirits Bright. Get it ready to place. Going to do that in Acorn. Get the end off there that I don't need on there. Okay. There's a little tree on there. Maybe I'll color the tree in. Okay, let me get that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Hold on. Okay, and I'm back to Tropic Talks. Just for the little tree. You wouldn't have to. I just kind of want to. Wasn't going to, and then I looked at it and I'm like, yeah. Okay, and some of this needed a little bit of extra greenery, so I did go ahead and add some more. So we're going to go ahead and add this cookie jar. I'm doing this one on the pinky nail because it's smaller. Okay, now we're going to add this part. And I'm still been using that just a clear coat for the nail tips. For my own nails, I'll use my sticky base coat. But this has been working fine for the nail tips. And if you try it, just make sure to glide it on instead of like, not having enough product on, and then it dries to where you can't, or it smears it to where you can't get it on there without it smearing. But if you glide it, you should be able to. And the reason I didn't go ahead and apply this while ago, I was trying to make a decision if I was adding something else, but I decided no, I'll just do this one. And then I have this one. I hope I didn't wait too long. Guess we'll find out. Okay. Okay, and this might be a mistake, but I was trying to, I feel like this one maybe need a darker green because it's blending with the candies. This is Candy Moyo 961. So I'm just going to try to apply. I don't know if I want to do this over. Let's try. Just didn't like the way it was blending with the candies in the jar. Trying to get a little bit of this polish off on this one. Okay. Okay, I think that's it, friends. So we have Mrs. Claus's cookies. So I do like the shimmer. Again, it reminds me of like sugar cookies. I like the sprinkles, especially being green and red to bring in the Christmas colors. This one's just kind of talking about that we're baking, and then she's got her cookbooks and her glasses, and you put that shine on her glasses, which you can only see like in turning at certain directions. Then we have our two nails with the cookies. So when I first had applied that other one, it was on this one, and I didn't want it on the sprinkle ones. So I just took it off and redid that one nail. So put them over these, which I think looks much better because you couldn't see the sprinkles anyway. They were covered up. But again, it still kind of gives like that cookie color background. And then the two candy jars. Well, this one's the candy jar. This one's the cookie jar. But that's to put on the cookies. I really like this one. And again, the jars also have the same color as the glasses. This one probably just needed, instead of the green on the inside, maybe like yellow or something. Um, but I was just thinking green and red for Christmas colors. I do appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will list all of the Miniology products I used in the description box. And until the next one, have a blessed day. Bye.